Here's a new set of patch notes from the pre-patch podcast. Check it out.
All right. Ooh, this could be a good category. All right, best RPG. Now we're getting into the
wait. Starfield got a nom. What?
Did I get out of the category? Did I fucking?
When did was that always there?
Oh, no, it's here.
Yeah.
So best
No,
RPG.
wait. I looked at best RPG. That wasn't on there when I looked at it. That's
he was looking
Are you sure?
specifically for Starfield too because he was pissed.
I was.
Yes, he was.
I think that's an added.
So
I don't.
I don't think they can do that.
no, it was there. I remember seeing it, and I purposely
I
did
don't
not
remember
vote.
seeing
I
it.
did not
Maybe
vote for it.
maybe I just skimmed over it because I was so
too
pissed.
fueled with hate that you.
Yeah,
you didn't,
it's
you
very
missed it.
possible.
Yeah.
So, best RPG for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. All right, the nominees: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield.
Yeah.
I mean, Starfield. Like, no.
Get the fuck out of here!
no.
Actually,
for
I feel
me,
like- go for
go
it.
ahead. No,
I was gonna say I feel like I know what Bill voted for at least. I have
No,
an
you
idea.
don't.
Oh, okay.
I think
I actually
I
don't know
think-
where Bill
I think
lands
he
on
does.
this one.
You don't know me.
I
Come
think
on,
Bill
Bill.
lands on Baldur's Gate 3 personally.
I
No,
do.
I
I
Did you?
land on. Yeah.
That's
I
what I
thought you would
figured.
have gave it to the
I
Lies
landed-
of P.
I landed
No,
on Baldur's
no.
Gate 3 as well.
I don't think Lies of
but-
P is enough of an RPG.
Yeah, that was the only
in
problem
my
that I had.
eyes, I thought Bill was going for Lies of P to give it to them because we know Baldur's Gate is taking a lot here anyway.
Yeah, but this is like Baldur's Gate's
But they deserve
category.
it.
Like
It is.
Game
Yeah.
of the Year and
But they deserve
RPG.
it.
This is their
Baldur's
category.
Gate. Yeah,
And
I mean,
as
I
far
voted
as
for
Lies of
Baldur's
P
Gate.
goes, there's build variety. I wouldn't necessarily call it an RPG. Just like I wouldn't personally put Final Fantasy 16 into this category. You're not role playing
Wow,
anybody
really?
besides you're playing as Clive. It's a hack and slash.
Yeah,
There's barely any RPG elements in Final Fantasy 16 outside of gear.
I think those two actually go into the next category that we're going to talk about, which is best action
before-
RPG or best action adventure.
Wait,
we're not
before
going
we leave-
anywhere. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just, Jesus Christ.
I'm not done here, bro.
Fucking
I'm not done
come
here,
here,
bro.
robot
Let him cook.
tits.
I was gonna say that like I have heard really good things about Sea of Stars though.
And it's an
I
indie
don't
game.
know. Yeah, it is an indie game. It's gonna. I mean, I think that they did it a disservice by putting it in a
It's
category
gonna
with
get
Baldur's
crushed.
Gate because it's gonna get crushed. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And Starfield, like I know you guys think that I'm all about Star. I don't think it deserved best RPG. I think it deserved the nomination at least. I'm glad to see that they at least nominated for, because I was under the assumption that it hadn't been nominated for anything. I was irate.
I mean, this
So
is the
seeing that, I
category
was like,
it
oh, okay, I'm okay with that now. At least.
It should have
Yeah.
at least been in the category of best Starfield game. Should have been Starfield.
Yeah, you know,
Starfield.
Best
it
game
wasn't
in space
game
that
of the
released
year.
this
I
year.
don't know if I don't
Was
honestly I don't know if it would have won best Starfield game, but it should have been
wasn't-
nominated, right?
It wasn't game of the year, but it was a game in
It
the
was
year.
a
So
game. Best A game this year is
yeah.
Starfield.
best A game in the year. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
but like I honestly like any of these games being put in that RPG with Baldur's Gate 3. I think
Yeah.
they were
They were
nothing was
destined.
gonna win against Starfield against Baldur's Gate. Let's be real.
Yeah.
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 But I have heard very, very good things about Sea of Stars. Very good things about
I have
Sea
too.
of Stars.
Yeah, 100%. Like for an indie game, I think like if they would have had like best indie RPG, probably up there. Probably gonna win that one. But like it just best RPG in a category with Baldur's Gate 3. You getting fucking murdered. You getting stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
it is in best independent game, which we'll get to later. So,
Okay, is it? Okay, cool.
I think it sweeps that category myself.
So this is where I actually think Lies of P and Final Fantasy should have been personally, is best action adventure. But for the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversals and puzzle solving. So my winner is Lies of P. But no, so we have Alan Wake 2.
I would have given it to Liza P.
Yeah.
Out of what I'm
these-
seeing here,
Save it
Yeah.
for the podcast.
We're on the fucking podcast.
The other podcast.
Wait, what other podcast?
Yeah, the episode
The
105. Save
After
it for that
Dark
one.
podcast.
Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Jedi Survivor, and the Tears of the Kingdom. This is an interesting category. I
don't know why there's two horror games on this. Horror games always like they're weird to put into action adventure, but considering we don't have a horror category, I don't know where else you would put them.
I don't know
Maybe
why there's two
just
horror games on
action.
the game of the year, Bill.
Yeah, I mean, Alan Wake 2 is very good.
Hey,
very
save it for the
good.
category, bro.
Oh my god, I'm about to unplug you.
No, Alan Wake 2 is extremely good. Resident Evil 4
really
is
good.
extremely good.
Yeah.
To be
Tears
completely
of the
honest,
Kingdom
like,
is extremely good. Starfield's Jedi Survivor I think that was a fill
Yeah.
spot.
yeah. I
Probably.
don't know. I've heard really good things about Jedi Survivor. I've heard that a lot of people enjoyed it. I just don't know
think
if
it was as good
best
as
action
last
adventure.
year's
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
or the year
It
before
wasn't.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually shock you guys.
Spider-Man.
I
You're
voted
gonna
for
go Spider-Man.
No, I
What?
voted for Zelda.
No, you didn't
Yeah,
shock me. You're a Nintendo
Zelda's-
boy.
Zelda's the play here,
I
in
forgot
my
you
opinion.
are a Switch show.
I'm
I am a
surprised that
Nintendo.
you don't
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
have Nintendo flying across your stupid little screen.
I mean, it's in the works. I'm talking to Nintendo Direct
Mario.
to be able to get the rights to have the Nintendo logo on my remote.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing in chat that in spite like optimization issues aside, there's some people that say Star Wars does deserve it. While I agree that it is a good game,
I don't know.
I do think you need to factor those optimization issues in there.
I think in as well as I think in retrospect of like what the category or what games they have in that category.
Every
it was
other
a good
game. Well,
but
Spider-Man launched in a pretty piss poor state too.
but we're not. I'm not even talking about just like the state that they launched in, right? I'm talking about just from their description, best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, right? Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Has
That's
all
the entire
three.
fucking game,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I think I actually disagree. I think Spider-Man. I think my pick in this was actually Alan Wake 2. I get Star Wars. I agree. We'll take optimization out of it because I took that out with Diablo 4. But I don't think that they did anything over the top, crazy, great. That was like, something that was just like, oh my gosh, I have to go back to play this, or people are like super talking about it. They were just like, it's a good game. Tears of the Kingdom.
I would put Liza P in here over Jedi.
I would too.
I would too.
I would.
And
if that was the case, I would give it to that.
Yeah.
In this case, I don't disagree with saying that like Tears of the Kingdom, the build mechanic was amazing, and they did a lot, and they did a lot there. Outside of that, it's a lot of the.
It's the same game.
But.
Well, that was my argument. So sorry to interrupt you. That was my argument about like that. And again, you guys can yell at me because I yelled at you. That's my argument about it being in Game of the Year. Is like it really doesn't do anything other than
we'll talk about it in Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Save it for the category, okay?
Save it for the mechanic or nominee, bro.
I think this is gonna be. I'm gonna be very interested to see who takes this one because
it'll be Zelda. There's no surprise here. I think
Spider-Man is gonna win.
I say Spider-Man will take it.
I want Alan Wake to win it because I think that I have heard amazing things. I love the first one. I've watched the second one, but I think Spider-Man is gonna end up taking it.
Though I will say that they've nominated more like this year. I think it's literally just Spider-Man, isn't it, for PlayStation?
Yeah, it's the only game that Sony put out this year. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the patch notes. And if you want to see more from the Pre-Patch Podcast, don't forget to check us out live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or at anchor.fm/Pre-Patch Podcast, or wherever podcasts are listened to. Hope to see you there. Much love.